Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. Welcome to Train Sim World 4, currently in its early access phase. So in this sort of introductory video to the game, I'm going to just cover a few little bits, and over the next few days there's going to be some more videos to come, sort of more featuring the routes and the trains. In this video I just want to sort of cover a few bits and bobs of what you can expect to come, really. Obviously DTG are doing their live streams. They've been doing their live streams for the last sort of month on the run up to this period. So we're just going to sort of elaborate really and show you some more bits in a bit more detail. So, as you can see, a new user interface as a bit of a refreshment to on top of TSW3. Pretty much the same kind of layout really. I mean, not masses have changed. New music, as you can hear. I do quite like the music. It was quite a quick one to grow on me, to be honest. I've got my profiling from TSW3, so level 85 on that. But anyway, so just gonna pop into here. So again, you can see new buttons and new images and what so. Usual sort of story really. You choose a route, you can choose a train. I have actually got some bits installed on top of this. I haven't got everything in the minute, but 3 new routes in the core game. Depending on what other packages you go for, you do get some extra bits and pieces, which I'll cover. So one of them is the S-Bahn Vorarlberg, East Coast Main Line Peterborough to Doncaster, and the other one, which is hiding somewhere, there it is, Antelope Valley as well. So 3 brand spanking new routes to get yourself into. Depending on what versions you go for as well, you do actually get some extra bits and pieces. If I just bring over this and just zip down to the bottom of the Steam store, so you can see here, zoom it in. So standard edition, you get the Train Centre, Antelope Valley, the East Coast Main Line, S-Bahn and a decal pack. So that is your bog standard fare there, and that brings you in a price of £35.99. And now currently the offer is still standing. You do actually get 10% off until the 26th of September, which is the official launch date of the game. So grab it while you can, get a bit off. I'm not sure, however, because if you go for the deluxe and the special, you get the early access. Now, whether you decide to maybe get this before the 26th still, I'm presuming you might still get into the actual early access phase, because essentially you're buying these editions, which opens that up. So I'm not 100% certain. I haven't massively kept up with the DTG streams, so it's one of them. You might do, you might not. I don't want to say you definitely do on that point, because I'm not fully certain. But going through the deluxe, you get Train Centre, Antelope, East Coast, S-Bahn, and then you get some extra routes. So you get the Naverka Dresden, so that's Dresden Riese, and then you get 2 Loco on top, so these are new. So you got the Flying Scotsman and the Vectron. Also you get the 5 days early access. So to me, if you're buying that now, just after it starts, you should still actually get that, in my opinion. So it does say you get 2 decal packs, a soundtrack and wallpapers. I presume the soundtrack is like a audio version of the music MP3 of this or something, maybe, I don't know. If you go for the special edition, this is the special one, this is everything. You get Train Centre, Antelope, East Coast, S-Bahn, Dresden, Flying Scotsman and Vectron, and then you get some of the TSW3 and 2 products in there, most of it. So you get Linke Rheinstrecke, which is absolutely fantastic, to be fair. It's one of my favourite German routes, along with Niedertalbahn of TSW3. You get South East Nice Speed, another great route. You also get Boston Providence, and then you get not so great in my opinion, but the LGV Mediterranean route. No idea why that was been chucked in there. I'm presuming just for the heck of it, really. It doesn't really bring anything else. I don't think you can do anything else with the route as such from what's always ever been there. But it's an extra route at the end of the day, so you get a good package there. 5 days access there. Decal packs, soundtrack and wallpapers again on that. So pricing for deluxe currently until the 26th is £47.69, so you get about £5 off there. And then if you go for the special edition, it should be £90, and you get it for £81, so you get about £9 off there. So one of them, really. I mean, I can't force you to buy it, but I can only tell you the information, really. But yeah, you get a fair bit in there. So I'm going to minimise that. So bits and pieces off. No, I'm not going to minimise that. I'm going to bring that back a second. I'm going to move that over here because I'm going to relay some bits off this. So it actually comes with some features along with the routes. So I'm going to do something here. I'm just trying to figure out where it is. Hang on. So if I was to, for example, open up the East Coast Main Line and go into here. So first of all, this is obviously what you get as usual. You're used to all this. You get a training module, some scenarios, timetable. However, if you look to the far right, you get a new button. It's free roam. Explore the route in a free roam sandbox. So let's click it. Get the map. You get your time and day and all that lot, so you can decide where you want to spawn. Go to Doncaster, make it 12 o'clock, and just make it a bit cloudy. Rather than me just sitting here driving one route for a video, I just wanted to quickly show you some fancy features. So you can spawn a train in this. You can also do this in the timetable. However, there is a caveat here. It might break your timetable while you're playing it, but it doesn't break it forever. It just breaks it for that session. At the end of the day, you're chucking trains into a timetable that's been designed specifically for that route. When you start injecting other trains into it that haven't, or are not supposed to be there, it's going to go a little bit, whoa, what are you doing? You can't do that, but you can in a way, but I'm not going to like it as such. So yeah, you do that at your own risk. Now, pick your train, whatever you want. You can have anything you like, whatever in your list. You can spawn it. So class 801 gives you the formations that are available. So /2 and /1's empties and loaded. Let's go for 5-car loaded. Got no liveries at the minute, but I'm presuming when people start making liveries, you download them, they'll appear in there. So for now, we've got the official. So let's click spawn, and you'll be presented with this nice little green bar. Now, depending on where you are, it'll go green or red. So if I was to go, I can go up there. You can't spawn there. Look, it's not enough room. You can spawn there, but that's going to be facing, like, going into the platform. So we won't go this way, so we can go south. So press X. This is PC, by the way. Might be. I don't know how it works in Xbox, what controls, what keys, and all that are. So there's a train, but we want to have another one. We want to add, I don't know, class 31, for example, light engined. And we want to put that in there. Oh look, we've got some 31s. We've got some trains. We put trains into a free roam just as easy as that. However, you can't go anywhere yet. If you want to drive that 801, you're only going to get as far as that signal. It's red. So the next fun bit, you click 9 on the PC, to bring, whatever it is to bring your map up. Left click on the train you want, and I might have to get in the train actually to do this. There we are. So, yeah, so you need to be sat on the train to set the path. You can remove trains if you wish. So for example, we want to remove that 31 now, we can just click that and it's gone. As easy as that. And I am now stuck. So let's just bring it back in because I'm going to use this as another feature. Alright, so taking your path is easy. You literally have to be in the train. Click on PC, you literally into the map, left clicking on the train. However you would, I don't know how you would do that on Xbox or PlayStation. Basically, whatever you would be to select, whatever you use. So it'll bring up this option. So set path, and now you can see there's a little cursor a little like crosshair has appeared. So to set a path, you need to just literally decide where you want to go. So let's say we want to go literally somewhere around here. So left click, confirm. Signal's now gone green, and we have now got some HUD stuff up here. You'll also notice that I have got the new and improved minimal HUD. I really like this. Such a nicer, welcoming HUD. Not everything in your face. You haven't got the speedo down the right hand corner. I've turned all that off. Basically, I can see a map. It tells me the signal and the speed. My target speed is where my mouse is here. So that changes colour, depending on if you've gone over or near it, basically. You've got your gradient profile sort of thing there, which tells you we're on level ground at the minute. You've got a grey bar here. This little grey and white bar goes down when you get nearer to your target of location, and then when you're at a station, it'll go from bottom. I think it's bottom to up as a sort of red and white bar, if I remember correctly. You've got the time, and it's got a stopping time task there as well, and you've got usual action points. So before we go anywhere, I'm just going to quickly show you another feature. So pressing escape or whatever it is to bring your menu up, you can go to photo mode, which again, this is a feature I've been crying out for absolutely ages. Have you ever had that moment where you're driving down a route and you see there's an absolutely fantastic photo opportunity, but you miss it because the game obviously doesn't allow you to pause or anything like that? You can't stop the game, you can't get there in time to square your picture up and take it, and before you know it, you've missed it. It's rubbish. So this allows you to pause the game and do that, which is fantastic. It's basically essentially a break pause key on steroids for TSW, because you get all these, you get some extra bits and pieces to play with as well. So stuff such as field of view, you can go right in, really get right in there. Rotation, you can rotate the camera a bit, so do that. Focal point and depth of field, so you can, these are a bit of a pain. I'm not great with these, to be perfectly honest. This is all about sort of like getting a bit of a blurry background and a bit of focus on a bit of an area. So it's a bit more blurred in the background now. It takes a little bit of trial and error there, but as you can see, that is that. So that is one screen. Click on the little eye, you get some more features. You get exposure, saturation, vignette, and brightness. So let's put a bit of exposure on. You can see it obviously changes the sort of brightness and a bit of darkness into that. So we'll just sort of leave that where it is. I'm happy with that. Saturation adds colour, so as you can see, it really emphasises on the sort of like the yellows and the reds on this one. Depending on what the area really is, and what colours are in that scene, it'll emphasise them a bit more. So don't look at too much because it starts looking a bit cartoony. Well, it depends if you like cartoony pictures or not, really. But, yeah, that's that one. Vignette is the sort of outer edging, sort of puts a bit of a shader on it, darkens the edges, and then brightness, self-explanatory really, isn't it? It's brightens the picture up. So on the PC, it's F to hide the overlay. Whatever console or platform you're on, it'll show you what buttons to press per what you're on. You can press space, save and upload. I've just got an achievement for doing that. Train spotting. Capture your first photo, basically. So you can save and upload that. I'm not gonna press that. I'm gonna just, for me, I'm just gonna press F12 because that's how I usually take screenshots. And they go into my my folder. So we've taken a screenshot in photo mode. It's as easy as that. So press an escape, and everything goes literally back as it should. The only one weird thing it does, I've noticed though, is I don't know if it gets better after a bit, but the mouse goes really slow, like for moving around. But I think it's sort of, once you've come out, it does speed back up again. Alright, so we've got our path set. We've done photo mode. We've had a little look at the spawn. So this is the 801. which will feature properly anyway on the drive. I'll just quickly go drive just to where it's meant to go. So I'm just gonna. What? Is that quiet? Make sure everything's the yep, got pantograph. Should be able to go when he puts it forward. We're driving to our location, which is not that far away, it's just up the track. The speed on these things soon gets going. So we're not in service, we've got no destination or anything, it's just literally free roam. This is just going to do as it pleases. There's a bit of hoo-ha, so these cables don't connect up for some strange reason. It's a bit weird. Them ones aren't connecting to the thing. Should have thought you'd have expected, to be fair, that to be working. So even in free roam, you get your action points. They add on to your score. You're still driving. I'm wondering actually, have I got my? I wonder if my audio levels have been turned down because it feels really, really quiet. Nope, they are full pelt. It sounds a bit quiet in here, that's all. Then it probably would be really. Anyway, ignore that. So you can see now there's bars dropping down. You can see that it's getting closer to the location. So we need to obviously take off power and start putting a bit of brake application on there. So somewhere around here, we are going to be stopping. So we are literally sort of on there now. So as you can see, I'm actually getting further away, so the bar builds back up again. So I don't know if he's going to actually say that we've got where we need to be, but it doesn't matter. We're just demonstrating, really, just the little features that you get. We have gone over shooting there, but never mind, it's not a problem. So it's literally as simple as that. Now, if we wanted to take this out, there we go, gone. So we've had enough of that train. We want to get rid. You can respawn last as well, so you can put that last train you had. So that's the 31. It remembers that. If we wanted to put, we wanted to search, you can type in there. If you know what you want, you can just type in like the class. 20 ton brake van, there, class 20. So you can put anything. You can literally put stick that in if you wanted. It's like off the rails and all that sort of stuff. It's just literally on steroids. You can literally anything you want, really. The world is your oyster with this. It's really cool. I'm just going to quickly put Scotsman in. Now you can put not how this is going to work, but presume technically you can buffer these up. I'd like to help. Could we? Put these together like that. In theory, we should be able to buffer up and we can drag it along. If it's got the right couple type. I'm not sure if it has. Doesn't matter if we drop that out. Moving. What have I done? I don't know if that's actually going to do anything really. Oh, it does. This will probably all go wrong. Just want to see if we can actually couple these together. We can. So if we were to drag a 47 one with the Flying Scotsman, technically we should be able to. That's pretty cool. So, otherwise it'll not like it. We'll start there. So technically we should be able to drag this. It's also nice to see that with Scotsman they've actually got the whistle, so it actually goes above the bloody cab rather than through it. Is it like that? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't like it. There we go. So you can literally make yourself a contest of whatever you want and you can drag it. I really do think it's a really cool feature. It's something that's going to bring a lot of fun, I do think. People like just to mess about and do as they please. Doing stuff that you can't normally do. It's nice. And the Scotsman's a lovely dog as well. We will have a good play with this at some point. We'll feature it properly. Again, it's just all to sort of show what's what. So there you go. That's another thing you can do. So what we'll do, we'll just stop that there. And, oh, actually I've stopped at the right place. Found the point. So it doesn't end the session like we were doing normally. That's it. So now you can go and do something else. I think this is another new feature as well. I'm stuck reset physics. So if something's gone wrong, you can reset it. And it'll basically default everything back to where it was. So it should hopefully help you go. If there's anything else on this that I haven't shown, which I don't think I have, to be fair. So let's go back to the Right. So, obviously, to the train, you can pick it that way as well. You can just literally go through the services, get your quick play, experience journeys, and all that jazz. So, as expected, all that's all there. We will be featuring each of these routes on a video in the coming days, so keep your eye out for them. But this was just a brief, quick look at what some of the features have and will give you in terms of like enjoyment and fun. So there's a lot of good stuff to come. I mean, there's other stuff that we haven't seen yet, like in here. Obviously, just for now, you've got volumetric fog, which is another thing, which I believe is a setting. Fog quality. No. Where is it? There. So you can have that on or off. So that motion blur off. I don't have that. Yeah. So keep your keep looking at all this sort of stuff. Make sure you got the right stuff enabled if you want to see these features. There will be. I think the first video will probably do with the East Coast Main Line. We'll get that one done first, and then we'll just go through the others. Antelope is one I'm looking forward to doing, so probably maybe second up, and then Goldberg, and then we'll just be as we are really moving through. There will be some editor stuff that isn't out yet. When that comes out, we'll take a look at it and assess the situation first, and then all being well, we do want to try and cover some tutorials, so keep your eye out for them. But for now, this short introduction video, and this sort of paves the way for what to expect in the next few days from ourselves. Keep your eye out, videos are coming. Thank you for watching this short video. Links are in the description. Go and take a look at the Steam store if it's the one for you. There's all the different options there, and obviously before the 26th you can still get your 10% off. Take care guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon on the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos. Catch on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrainSim_TV. Fridays and Sundays are the stream days. Take care, thank you, and bye for now.